No cap, we are back. No pap, we are back for episode 70. We probably lied to you last week. I think we told the people last week we were going to have a great guest, didn't we?
I mean, we didn't lie to them. It's just they fucking rescheduled at the last minute.
But anyway, welcome back. Episode 70. Alex and I are back for another Irrelevant podcast episode. We were supposed to have New Jersey's finest strength and conditioning coach for a return visit, but he had a schedule change and could not make it with us today. So you're stuck with us once again. Dun, dun, dun.
Wah, wah, wah.
Wah, wah. No. Shout out Ghost, because we're always going to shout out Ghost. This is episode 2 of shouting out Ghost until they sponsor us for real in real life. Have you seen all those TikToks where people are like, day 72 of doing this dance until this dance makes me famous or whatever? That's just what we're going to do on the podcast with Ghost.
Okay. Yeah. I'm
So
game. I mean, I did buy a case of it this time.
Yeah, I can't. Oh, I was so disappointed. They don't have the phase up like that in anywhere
Phase
around
pop?
here. Yeah, the phase pop.
Oh, they don't have the face. Oh, do you want me to send you one?
No, you don't have to do that. I'll find one. The search continues. I am just amazed, though, that I found the limeade one literally the day we were talking about it, and I thought there was no shot it would be in stores, and they sold out.
Those bitches are getting sold on eBay.
Yeah. I think just for the cans. They think they're going to be collector's items eventually.
I mean, if it's a limited run, makes sense.
But was not impressed.
Wasn't very good, huh?
No,
Oh, okay.
they didn't climb up my ranks. This one, however, is
The
climbing.
Delicious cotton candy one. That one sucks balls, bro. That's also one of the worst ones. The cotton candy one and that one can both fucking lick my nuts.
So I thought the same thing about this one, but they were almost out the other day, and so I was just like, all right, whatever, I'll grab this one, and it's like, it's just sticking. I don't know why.
I almost want my $2.50 back from Ghost for that Bubblicious cotton candy flavor.
I told you, dude. I gave you the heads up on that one. That one's terrible.
I know, but it's like Pokemon. You got to catch them all. And
so now we gotta get you the EMD one, and then what?
This is why what EDC.
Or EDC, whatever it's called.
Electric Daisy Carnival, bro.
Oh, okay.
Anyways,
I don't know what that is, but
it's only like one of the coolest raves in Vegas ever.
Oh, okay.
But,
anywho,
this is why I will not go down the Swedish fish aisle with this fucking garbage, because I did it with the cotton candy one, and only one person said it wouldn't taste like shit.
Yeah, it's not good.
No,
the Swedish
not
fish.
good at all.
The only reason I've tried that one is because I got duped. I thought it was one of the Sour Patch ones because I was in a hurry, I wasn't paying attention, and to my demise. Yeah,
Sour Patch Kids without the sour stuff, maybe.
No,
Literally a red
you mean
berry
yes.
kid without the sour.
I don't know why anyone would ever eat Swedish fish or red vines. Red vines are the worst.
Yeah, they are terrible, right? You have Twizzlers.
Yeah, why would you ever choose a red vine over a Twizzler? I got Twizzlers over there in the gym. Someone brought them to me this morning.
You know what are good is the little Twizzler bites that are cherry flavored.
The nibs, yep.
Yeah, those are fire.
God, those are so good.
Like
That's
one of the best flavors of
my
licorice ever.
Go-to movie candy, Twizzlers.
What's the little ice cream fucking bites that they sell?
The caps? They're called caps?
I don't think they're called caps.
Snow caps? I thought they were like snow caps.
No. These are actual ice cream bites.
Oh,
like
okay.
You get Nestle Crunch ice cream bites and shit. Like
yeah. They're like Crunch a Bunch or something like that.
Yeah, those things are.
Those are fire.
Especially because like going to the movies on a hot day when it's fucking sweating balls outside, you go inside and sit in the AC.
Have you had
peanut M&Ms are also solid.
They're like mud bites. They're like cones, and they got.
I know what you're talking about. Those are called snow caps. I've not had those.
Bro, change your life. So good.
Really?
They give out like at Walmart, whenever you do Walmart pickout, sometimes they'll give you samples of stuff to make you want to buy other things. And they give out samples of those every now and then. There's like 3 of them in a package. Oh my God, they're so freaking good. Like these are dangerous, man. So dangerous. All the sweet pleasures.
Prefaced with, if I have to get up and pee, I apologize. It's just,
oh yeah, you're on a water cut, right?
Water loading.
Or water loading to water cut. Yeah, that's right. I saw that. Yeah, saw that jug that you had, and I'm like, oh Jesus. Yeah, dude. I'd be pissing every 5 minutes.
Well, it's not the jug that makes me piss so much. It's this stuff.
Interesting. I have been making sure I get at least 120 every day, and I've been pissing like crazy.
120? That's minimum, bro.
I know. That's why I'm just trying to make sure I get the minimum right now, and then we're going to go up from there.
Just drink 2 of these.
Oh, God. Shoot me.
So I got 2 teaspoons of salt and some flavoring in the first one, and then the second one's just plain water usually.
I did have some clients bring me some Element the other day, so I got to try that finally. And big thumbs up to those guys. Holy cow, stuff's great.
They sponsored the meat. They're pretty cool.
Yeah. Stuff tastes good, and it like makes you feel good.
Yeah, salt's amazing. My hack for mornings is you do 20 ounces of water, teaspoon of salt, and 5 grams of creatine.
That's pretty salty. All you freaking sodium salt people out there.
And then you can use like one of those Mio flavoring things to.
Those things are solid. I used those in college a lot. Pretty solid.
These gallons of water. And
when I was a poor kid and didn't have any money.
But if anyone's listening to this, you need at least 7 grams of salt a day.
No, salt's bad for you. Heart disease.
Go fuck yourself. No, you'll piss it out.
We're starting our vertical diet book study tonight at the gym.
Nice. Yeah, I asked Bill about that the other day.
Shout out anyone who's going to come, 7:30. If you're listening to this and you're in the Cassville area, you're probably not listening to this, but if you'd like to come, you're more than welcome to come.
One client I have on it has lost 10 pounds in like 10 days.
Nice. Yep. We're doing chapter by chapter. So we're just going to do the first chapter tonight. Just kind of run down, ask questions.
What did you learn in the first chapter?
Consistency is key. Like he talks about consistency a lot in that first chapter. I also highlighted
is a science.
What's that?
Sustainability is a science.
Yep. I learned. Well, I kind of highlighted some of the myths. I'd have to grab my book. Where did it go? Actually, I think my wife's reading it currently at the moment. But I highlighted some of the bigger myths that people have about food and like some of the things that they play out in their head about like this is bad, that's bad, or eliminating certain food groups or whatever people do to get their diets to work or whatever. I did like that he mentioned like the best diet is the one that you can adhere to. So that was at least he's confirming to that bias of like, what diet should you use? Because you hear that all the time. So he was like, well, probably the one that you can stick with would be my guess. So, but I've already had people looking through some of the recipes, looking through some of the meal ideas, and
the fucking recipe is rice and fucking beef with some veggies. That's the recipe.
Seems like it, right? Everyone is probably not going to want to hear that, but it's pretty simple.
I don't give a fuck what people want to hear.
Hey, I don't either, but like I said, I'm trying to help people get to a better level of compliance and eat better. So this is the way we're going to try it.
You know how you do that? Quit being a pussy. That's how you get to a better level of compliance.
We're going to do it. We're going to study together, team.
Like, you know what I'm fucking tired of? Is the excuses of why people can't create habits. Yeah. Like then I really started to think about it. And I go, I've created my best habits in my worst of times. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you people?
Yeah, there are no excuses. Literally zero.
It's just fucking nonsense. Like, if you're going to create a sustainable habit, you have to be able to do it while shit is hitting the fan.
Yep.
That's all there is to it.
I squatted Monday. Or wait, did I squat yesterday? What is today? Squatted yesterday.
Thursday.
Yeah, squatted yesterday.
Oh, you did 2 workouts this week? Dang.
Shut up. We're working on it, okay? I know. I'm agreeing with you that I suck. I have completely sucked the last month. This is full accountability me. But
public shaming is encouraged, though.
That's fine. Everyone can tell me how terrible I've been. But so let's see. Monday I did pull, and then yesterday I did squat, and I haven't golfed in like 2 weeks, but every time in the last month that I've wanted to golf, I've just felt like crap. And I'm like, this is interesting. So then I squatted in the morning, and then I golfed in the middle of the day yesterday, and I was like, wow, like my swing feels good, my body feels good. And it's just like, yeah, you idiot, because you're actually like prioritizing what your body needs to make it feel a certain way. because it was adapted to feeling a certain way, and then you're not giving it what it needs, and of course it's going to let you down when you stop doing the things that make it feel good. So
can we run over that summary one more time?
um
You discovered that if you work out, you actually feel better when you do other things. Is that correct?
yeah, but
Wow.
it's stupid, and it's like those stupid things. It's like, yeah, well, no crap, you idiot. It's the same stuff you preach to everybody else, but it's like you get to this little like holier than thou place where you're trying to be like, I can make excuses because I'm doing X, Y, Z. There's no such thing.
I mean, I'm just bad at getting sleep.
Seems like it's gotten better.
A little bit. Some days. Last night I got home at 2 and then I fucking was up till 4.
Jeez, what'd you do all night?
Well, when I train these kids from the CU club, we fucking sit around and yap for a few hours after working out.
Yeah, I get that. That's understandable.
Pretty fascinating conversations because, like, the one kid's Muslim. I don't know if the other kid's religious at all. And then we just go on these existential crisis talks about what's going on in the world and the universe and how there's aliens.
Nothing's going on in the world except for Russia. Russia's going on in the world right now.
What's going on in Russia?
Russia is, their boats are like 60 miles off the coast of Florida right now.
Whatever.
They're just chilling in Cuba.
Not going to do anything about it.
They're just chilling in Cuba right now.
Just an extension of the Cold War. Nothing's changed. It's okay.
Yeah. But it's just funny because it's like, oh, you're just going to let them chill out there with nothing? You're not going to say anything?
Our president won't do anything. Are you kidding me?
Yep.
Does that surprise anyone?
Nope.
Gives a shit.
Let's see. How many months we got? July?
I think it's crazier. There's transdimensional beings living among us. How about that?
Transdimensional? What the what?
Yeah. That's what aliens are.
There's no such thing.
Sure, bro. Okay. Whatever.
I can't get my brain there. I don't believe in the whole alien scene, but it's fine.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. You think we're the only thing in the universe? That's fucking retarded.
You know.
What's even more mind fucking is I bet the God you believe in is just the aliens.
You think so?
Yeah, 100%.
Some people believe that, yeah.
No, it's fucking has to be. There's nothing else that makes sense.
There's one.
You have all
alien
these
overlord
texts and different fucking civilizations that have documented the same shit, and they're always these otherworldly beings in some way, shape, or form that have the ability to fly and have come in contact with multiple different civilizations, and all the stories in all the books are damn near the fucking same.
Couldn't they just be angels?
You can call them whatever you want.
Oh, so you're saying that they're the same thing is what you're...
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, okay. So it's like the naming doesn't matter. It's just like something dimensional lives out there.
Yeah.
That transcends space and time.
Like, you ever find it weird that we inherently want gold for some reason and we don't know why?
I never thought about it, but no. Why? What's the thoughts there?
Well, you can put gold particles in the atmosphere and it'll reflect the light and it'll reduce the amount of heat that the sun is able to heat up the planet.
Did not know that.
Which allegedly comes from another source of aliens that had to do the same thing on their planet, and they made it so that we would mine the gold for them. But
so we're just a bunch of workers getting the gold for these aliens.
We're basically on a soul farm, bro. That's what this is.
Living on a soul train.
When we started setting off nuclear bombs is when UFOs started appearing regularly. Checking in on us. Can't make sure we blow up the fucking planet.
Hey, what are you freaking idiots doing down there? Chill out.
Yeah, they're like, we made these apes smart, and now they're taking it too far.
Do you think they're the ones that walked up to the monkeys and were like, here's the shrooms?
Well, no, they just manipulated the DNA, allegedly. But
well, that's true. What if they, though, were the ones that just landed on the ships and, like, just rolled these mushrooms out in front of them?
I mean, we don't know how the mushrooms got here, so maybe.
Yeah, I mean...
It's not that far. All these things could all be plausible because you can't prove or deny them is the worst part. So.
Oh, God, that's funny.
Do you know that there's apes that are in the Stone Age at the moment, and they're starting to use tools?
Apes in the Stone Age? What?
Yeah, like, the apes are advancing. They're, like, becoming smarter and evolving, and they're starting to use tools and shit.
Some that are in captivity already?
No, in the wild.
Oh, like they're using tools. Okay.
Yeah, like they're creating tools out of stone and using them and shit.
No, I don't keep up with the ape culture. My bad.
I mean, they're your distant cousins, so maybe you should.
Eh? Kind of interesting. Makes me think of Planet of the Apes in a more realistic manner. That's for sure.
Yeah,
Those are good movies. I like those movies.
I haven't seen. I think I only saw the first one of the new ones.
Yeah, I haven't seen the newest one. They're good. They're entertaining.
I don't have time for movies.
House of the Dragon comes back out on Sunday, baby.
Too many podcasts to listen to.
Can't wait.
How much information to learn.
Sunday's out. It's back, baby. The Dragons finale. It's back. Game of Thrones. Here we go.
Yeah, I don't care.
You
They lost me after they ruined the last season.
Oh well, House of the Dragons way better.
I don't care though.
Although they've
Gave you a chance and you guys ruined it.
It's different directors. Come on now.
Ruined it.
Come on. You get to
Absolute worst
actually
ending
see.
to a series
There's
ever.
like dragons in every episode of this thing though. It's sick. And now we're gonna get Dragon on Dragon Combat.
So you can get behind dragons, which are absolutely not a real thing that we have any record of. But anything there's proof of, you're like, yeah, I don't know.
I just like dragons in shows. Come on now.
Fair enough.
It's freaking sick.
Falling into the distraction loophole.
It's just on Sunday nights. Come on now. I'm already going to bed anyway.
Shouldn't be watching TV as you go to bed. That's not good for you.
Yeah. Hey, HBO, take my money.
Yeah, I pay for Max and I don't use it.
I don't pay for it. I only pay for it when these seasons come around. So it's literally they're only getting my money during Game of Thrones.
I got roped in by the Nickelodeon documentary.
That's the thing.
Quiet on set. Yeah.
What? Oh, is that the one where they were like manipulating all the kids or whatever?
You mean raping all the kids? Yes.
Oh, it's that bad? I didn't know it was that bad. My bad.
Oh yeah. Like Drake of Drake and Josh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No way.
And his dad saw it all coming, and the mom took custody of him and let it happen, basically, because she didn't want to take care of him.
Has he like confirmed nor denied any of it? Is he on there?
Oh yeah, they interview him.
Oh, he's on it. Oh wow, that's crazy, bro.
It's really, really sad.
Yeah, that's nuts. How is Nickelodeon even surviving after that? Because just no one believes him, or what?
I don't know.
Like, how do you come back from that? Like rape allegations with literally the people.
They weren't allegations. The guy went to court and got charged.
Jesus. The world's a messed up place. That's crazy.
That it is.
That's why Cartoon Network was always superior.
Well, and they had things like Johnny Bravo.
Yeah, but they didn't rape anyone.
Not that we know of.
True. That is very true.
Seems to be the thing in Hollywood, so.
God, yeah. Freaking Disney. Jeez. Fine. Weinstein.
All of them. They're all fucks.
Yeah, they are. Every one of them. Follow the money. That's all you got to do. You'll find them. Golly, man. What was that documentary I watched the other day? I think I really liked Social Network. That was pretty, or no, not Social Network. Social Dilemma. That was a pretty good one.
You finally watched that?
Yeah, that's crazy. All these people manipulating us to stay on their web pages.
Or like manipulating things like elections. Who would have thought?
Yeah. Yeah. Not me. The Icarus one came up as a recommendation. I guess I still got to watch that one.
You haven't seen that?
No.
Christ, man. You're just over here watching fucking fake shit. When
freaking dragons, man. It's freaking dragons. Okay, calm down. We got to watch Dragon on Dragon fights.
Meanwhile, the real dragons in real life are probably even more badass than the ones that breathe fire because they have like acidic fucking bile that they can spit on things. And
probably. Do you know the Bible talks about dinosaurs, or so they think? So here, hang on. Let me read the passages to you. Behemoth.
Oh, great. How do you know those aren't the aliens?
Could be. So, in Job it says, a powerful grass-eating animal whose bones are tubes of bronze, his limbs like bars of iron, and necks as long as trees.
Could just be a giraffe.
Could be, but bones are tubes of bronze, his limbs like bars of iron. That don't look like no giraffe. They walk around like freaking stilt animals. Anyway, some people believe that it could have been like very larger than life reptilian things. Also talks about leviathans in there.
Well, you know that dinosaurs were like chickens. They weren't like fucking reptiles, right?
Yeah.
They were feathered.
What are you talking about? We got
weren't-
T-Rexes.
Yeah, they had feathers, bro.
I know. It's crazy to think about.
They were giant ostriches.
He eats grass like an ox. See now his strength in his hips and his power in his stomach muscles. He moves his tail like a cedar. The sinews of his thighs are tightly knit. Yeah. Interesting.
Well, that's a good lower body description. What's the upper body like?
Oh,
Yeah,
doesn't-
bench day.
They skipped bench day. What? Never skip bench day. Like the chicken.
I'm asking if they did.
The chicken day. Or what's that chicken content on Instagram? Bench chicken? Bench chicken.
Fresh chicken.
Yeah.
A great cartoon.
That is a good cartoon for sure. Oh man. The internet. What a wild world. What do you think the internet's going to be like in 10 years? Think we'll have
Mostly fake.
think we'll have the microchips by then?
I think it'll mostly be fake stuff.
It already is fake stuff. What are you talking about?
I know the amount of AI stuff that they're using to propagate this fucking Israeli-Palestine thing is absolutely insane.
It is unbelievable. And people won't even fact check it.
No.
Because now they have the whole Google AI thing, and it's just like, as soon as you type something in, Google AI is like trying to find the best algorithm to run to make.
I mean, it's pretty handy when you ask it questions.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
But then no one fact checks some of that stuff, though.
Oh, I go to the source and see.
Well, yeah, but most people don't even know what that is anymore.
I remember a time when you could even use Wikipedia as a source.
No, they still won't. Some places won't.
Really?
It's gotten better. Also, hard to hear you back there. You're being quiet back there.
Go fuck yourself.
Booty man. I mean, you can sit back there. I just think you have to change something on your mic.
Or I gotta yell. Hello, hello, hello.
Jesus, take the wheel. Oh,
Is this Carrie Underwood?
yeah. Hey, I had a little girl who weighs 95 pounds, box squat 200 pounds yesterday at weights at Wheaton.
Nice.
That was pretty cool.
Is that what you call the club? Weights at Whedon?
I never thought of it like that. I don't know. It's just, that's what the school's called. So it's that's just what came out. I don't know. We'll get shirts that say weights at Wheaton.
Yeah, maybe.
No, we already.
I'm pissed weak because I go to Weights at Wheaton.
Hey, we're trying, buddy. We're trying. They are piss weak, but they're doing better. Come on now.
I mean, box squat at 200 pounds solid.
We're going to get them shirts. Like if they had an 85% attendance rate, we're going to get them a shirt. It says Wheaton Barbell Club, I think. So
Dang.
we're trying, man. We're trying. One of the coaches asked me a good question today. She was like, so how do we get, this is a softball coach. She was like, I feel like none of my players swing with authority and they don't swing with, how do you make them explosive? How do you make them like hit the ball harder? Like how
strong as fuck.
That's why they're like, how do we make the weights transfer to the softball field? And I'm like, well, I said, I think you're a very good coach. And I think that what we do to enhance their physical capabilities here will then allow you to make their skill specific qualities better once they get to the practice field with you. So we're going to hopefully take the things that we're building here and you're going to make them better softball players out there. So
That was a very polite way of putting it.
well, I do think she is a good coach. I think she is a good coach. She cares. She tries. I mean, for example, like when they made the summer schedule or whatever, there was this because this is the first time they've had weights. The compromise was like, if you're a coach, you only have to show up to weights on days where you do your sports activities after, which is 2 times a week. But she shows up every day. So she understands the importance of it. When she doesn't have to, she still shows up. So
This is the 200-pound squatting girl?
what? No, this is the coach.
Oh, the coach shows up.
Yeah. Quiet
Why did the
man.
coach come to weights?
Say it again.
Why do the coaches come to the weights?
What do you mean? Why do they?
Literally the question. What do you mean? Why the fuck do the coaches need to be there?
I want them to be there.
Okay, but that's not a reason.
I want them to be there so their kids know that it's important that they have to be there.
Gotcha.
Because like if
see how that's an explanation.
Well, so like because like they do sports activities practices like twice a week of the 4 days that they're required to be there, right? But the coaches don't have to be at weights. They only have to come to like sports activities after. So it's like, okay, well, why are we telling our kids that this is important to come to weights if you guys won't show up? So you can't sit there and tell your players it's important if you don't actually come and show them that it's important, like that you'll make time for it too. So
that's fair.
That's just the way I see it, but I don't know. I want everyone on the same page. I want people to understand that we're not very good right now because we're slower, we're weaker, and we're less explosive than everyone out there. So we have to change that. But some people don't understand that. They're just like, oh, we're not talented. So we have to wait for when the talent comes. And I'm like, well, we're at a class 1 school with 80 people in the high school. How's that going to happen unless we build athletes? Like, we're the ones that got to do the work. So
crazy. I almost have as many people in the barbell club as you have in an entire school.
Pretty crazy, yeah. Indeed. Oh, man. We'll go pound for pound. Give me 2 years. No, I'm just kidding. We will not. We will definitely not. Yeah, these poor kids. What was cool, this softball coach, she actually mentioned, she's like, we should get powerlifting as a sport at the school. And I was like, I am all for it. Like, yeah, absolutely. Like, let's get these kids in here and show them like how to be strong. And then I had 2 coaches and I had a coach and a principal look at me and go, we don't want to get that. We don't want kids getting hurt. And I'm like,
did you tell them they're less likely to get hurt powerlifting than any other sport?
That's exactly what I said. And I said, it's no different than really what we're doing right now. Like, how are they going to get, what are we talking about? They're like, nah, could probably create a thing where we get injured. And I'm like, oh my gosh, we're soft. We are a soft school. Jeez, man. Anyway.
That's fascinating.
Yeah, it was. It was very interesting. Ooh, signed up for a golf tournament July 6th. Let's go.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Gonna win some money.
That'll be good.
I hope. You gotta get shaved up, buddy. You gotta get cleaned up. You're looking a little shaggy raggy.
Yeah, Friday. That'll happen.
That's why I'm wearing a hat. Hiding all that.
I gotta go to a wedding on Saturday.
Ooh. It's gonna be like Wedding Crashers.
Got a boom boom with the bridesmaids.
It's gonna be like Wedding Crashers.
Yeah, exactly.
God, that's
Oakland Cowboys from Arizona.
What a great movie.
It's the first quarter of the big game, and you want to throw a Hail Mary? How about this? We own a maple syrup conglomerate, and we're from Vermont.
Oh, I can't quote that movie.
Crab cakes? I love crab cakes.
But I know it's so good. I love that movie. You're going to leave me here with the crazy one?
We got to go. I got a stage 5 clinger.
Stage 5 clinger. Oh, man. Freaking.
You won't go anywhere because I will find you.
That might be.
I'd let that girl find me, though.
Is that old, what's his nuts? Vince Vaughn and Owen Wilson's best movie? I
mean, throwing a little dash of Will Ferrell in there, it's a good chance.
Oh, gosh. Old Willie.
Found this new thing. It's crashing funerals.
Oh, God. It's just not the same.
You almost got nunchucked to death.
I would say that one.
Meatloaf. What the fuck?
That one in like old school. Old school's really good.
Back there.
Old school's a banger.
He's like, oh, hey, honey. Frank? What are you doing? We're streaking through the quad.
Streaking through the quad. Who?
It's in the car. Looks a little like it's a little cold out there, huh, Frank?
Oh man, the best part is when he screws up the mascot routine and catches on fire, and then they're in the locker room and he's like slim and sorry guys, I'm really fricked up. I'm really sorry. God,
boy blue, oh boy.
Or when they have the cinder blocks tied to their freaking dicks for initiation, and that poor guy hits the drain pipe and goes flying down. Like, oh my gosh. They don't like movies like they used to.
No, they sure don't. That was the golden era of comedy movies. Like there was a 5-year stretch there where they were just pure gold,
pumping them out.
Time.
Yep.
Talladega Nights, fucking Anchorman, goddamn Wedding Crashers.
Did you ever watch Hall Pass?
Hall Pass was not bad.
It's pretty good. Pretty good.
Earmuffs.
See, watch this. You can say anything you want. Oh man, yeah, I gotta watch freaking Old School now. Gosh dang it, that's funny. So how many days out now?
Wedding Crashers when he just fucking crushes. So I'm on 9 days till I weigh in, 10 days till I compete.
9 days, 10 days.
I weigh in.
10 days till we bring home a natty.
It's gonna be a good time.
Yeah, I just have to die for a little bit.
No, I won't die. It's fine. It's not even that big of a deal.
Nah, it's just
Probably
one
the
day.
hardest part, but it's not that big of a
I
deal.
might I might bring a 65-year-old to New Hampshire with me if I can convince her.
Yeah, whenever he puts the meet up, it hasn't even been posted yet.
That's what they were asking. They're like, "Do you have the dates on that yet?" And I was like, "No, I don't have anything for you, but I'll let you know when he gets it up," because she sounds interested. So she's like, "Yeah, we might come compete." I'm like, "Yeah, why not? Show people what's up."
Not that hard.
No, not that difficult.
But you do have to train for it, ironically enough.
Yeah. She lifts heavy stuff all the time. We'll be all right.
Yeah, I meant you fucking twat.
Oh, I am. I'm back on the train. Calm down.
I don't know. I'm not sticking to the program. Like, I thought we were getting ready for a power.
I'm not, because I sucked. But I'm done sucking. Done.
Better by not doing anything.
God, I woke up tired as hell today, though. Holy mama. Woo.
Yeah, I only got like 5 hours of sleep.
Yeah, I don't know what was up with Avery last night. She was not having something. I don't know. Jace.
Does it make you just want to shake her?
No. No, because I have a moral compass, but I've said this and I'll say it again. I didn't understand how people could shake babies before I had a baby, and now I'm like, okay, I'm not excusing it. Hell no, I'm not excusing it, but like I get it. If you're not
understand why they get pushed to that point.
Yeah, because it's just, dude, sometimes they're just unrelenting. Like there is nothing in the world you can do to appease them, to make them happy, to make them sleep. You can push all the right buttons.
Do when that happens, you just leave them alone and walk away.
Yeah.
See you later. Figure it out.
Pretty much what we do now. Especially when we go to bed now. We're just like, all right, we're laying her in the crib. If she cries, she cries till she goes to sleep. Whatever.
Yep. Sucks to be you.
We've also
privileged little fuck.
We've gotten really good at like just not like some people when kids will fall, they'll like run to them.
Nope.
No, we just
walk it off.
Yeah, we just let her die now. People all the time, they'll come to the gym and she'll just tumble over something and they'll be like, oh, and we'll just be like, oh yeah, she's fine. Let her, she'll be all right. She just gets up, looks around. She tried to pull the trap bar the other day. Some kids we were using the trap bar for the first time with kids, and she was sitting there watching, and they walked away to go do another exercise, and she walked over there when no one was looking and got in the middle of the trap bar and put her arms out real wide and grabbed it and was trying to like pull it. I was like, man, dude, don't ever think they're not watching. They're watching everything you do. It's so cool.
That's why you can't be a pussy and not work out.
Yeah. Well, screw you, buddy.
Well, just,
I know.
Someone needs help with incentive, it seems like. So
no, I just need help with stop being a little weenie. That's all it is. Stop acting like it's hard when it's not.
It's not hard.
No. And I
I
feel
mean, I don't think it's hard, but I'm a cyborg allegedly.
you're the cyborg.
Oh, there are 2 MMA fighters called Cyborg, and it's not me. They would both murder me.
Did you watch the last fights? What was that?
I don't think
UFC 301?
301? No, I missed those ones.
I didn't watch them either. Everybody was talking about they were pretty good, but allegedly Connor's never going to fight again now.
Oh, they're not.
Freaking ding dong. Also, Mike Tyson's hurt again.
Again? You mean for the first time?
Oh, well, I mean, he's having problems with his ulcers again, supposedly.
Why they moved it to November?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that fight will ever happen either.
I don't know.
I hope it does. I just want to see Mike hit that guy in the face.
Yeah, that'd be fun, right?
He deserves it.
Yeah, the new training tool.
You got it. Yeah, what the heck was that thing? You looked like you were a Power Ranger.
It's a fucking performance enhancing device. It's a new form of PEDs.
It's drugs. Okay, got it.
No, it's not drugs.
Oh.
Like drugs, though.
What is it?
It's technically it's a contrast therapy device. It goes hot and cold.
You just put it
I
anywhere.
tried it out for that. Works pretty well. Anywhere there's muscle aches, yeah.
Put it on that brachialis, see if it was feeling better.
Fucking fixed it.
Yep.
20 minutes later. I was like, well, that's crazy. But that's not what I'm using it for. I'm using it to cool the blood so that you can recover faster between sets.
That's interesting.
They have these palm cooling devices, and instead of holding onto it, I just put this thing on my forearm. And
Yeah. Right. So just right here where your blood circulates, like one of the big veins. Yeah.
all of those veins.
Yeah. The biggest area for them. Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah.
Just start stuffing ice down your pants and put it right there on your femoral artery then.
I don't need to do that.
That'd cool you off.
Plenty well enough.
That's pretty cool. I introduced one of my athletes to a body tempering session for the first time in their life yesterday. They did not like that. They did not like that at all. He's like, I got all this pain in my calf, like, because he's trying out for basketball this year, but he hasn't been on the court very much. Before that, leading up to that, and they've been getting up and down the court a lot. So, like, you know, his shins hurt, his calves hurt. He's like, I got all this pain, and he's like, I think it's from squatting. I'm like, no, it's not from squatting. It's from the basketball you've been playing. He was like, yeah. I was like, all right, lay down. So I went and got like a preacher curl where the end of the preacher curl bar is, because we don't have any of the tempering stuff. And I just rolled him and he started squealing. I mean, it's a big boy. He's like, that hurts. Like, what the heck? You're like, what are you doing to me? This freaking hurts like crazy. And I'm like, well, now you know what your problem is. There you go, buddy. Oh man, it was bad. That body tempering, kids don't understand what they're in for whenever you do that to them.
I've never tried it.
It's interesting.
Fair.
It's extreme foam rolling. I don't think foam rolling's worth anything though. So I never did understand foam rolling and never did anything for me. Did you ever try to do anything with foam rolling?
Oh yeah, I did a whole certification on utilizing.
Oh, got him.
Release.
Got him.
I mean, I think if you do it as a modality before you train, you can get some benefits from it.
Yeah, it's not that big a deal though.
Well, if you can get the trigger points to release a little bit and get more range, then you
can
train more range.
Yeah. You're a fascia guy. Oh no.
What?
When that big trend of like all the fascia was going around. The fascia. You must train your fascia.
All of the tissue has fascia.
And that was the point. It's like all these people that get caught up in these fascial slings and things like that. It's like, no kidding.
It was just like, how do you get these muscles to work?
No, I know. I'm giving you crap, but like, dude.
Ironically, if you start at the joint and work your way out, it works better. But you know.
Oh, no way. Were the sensations sent first? No way. I had a girl.
I totally seen.
I had a girl, a volleyball player, do external rotation pills and rails for the first time the other day because she was having some issues because they played a bunch of games. She was like, "What the heck did you do to my arm? It feels good now." Like, yeah, that's kind of how this works. She's like, "It's so weird." I'm like, "Yeah, it's because your joints are weak, first of all. So they're not meant. You're not ready to have that kind of abuse and torture, hitting and hitting and hitting and hitting all day long because you haven't built that capacity. So that's why you get pain and that's why it hurts. So you don't know what you don't know, though. People don't know nothing around here.
I don't know nothing.
Ain't been exposed to that strength and conditioning stuff.
When I used the cooling thing yesterday, my heart rate dropped by 35 beats per minute in 60 seconds.
Holy cow. What's the temperature set at?
Anywhere from like 46 to 70 degrees or something.
Holy moly. That's nutty.
I put it on after cardio, and I was from 135 to 140 down to 95 within 60 seconds.
Wow. So can definitely recover faster.
I had my college kid use it during a session, and he did a deadlift day, and he felt fine afterwards.
That's crazy. Huh. I wonder if that... Oh, man, that's interesting. I'm sure with your level of recovery, too, it only just enhances the situation even faster.
Maybe.
Because...
UC Berkeley did a study, and they say you expend like 80% of your energy trying to cool off.
Really? 80%? Holy cow.
Right.
That's a lot. You wouldn't think it would be that high. That's pretty crazy.
These palm cooling devices are like the new thing.
That's the next big thing. I'm ready for...
Stanford made a glove, and that's when they found out it actually did something.
Is it like what the Nordic sleeve things do? The big leg things that you put yourself into?
Those are Normatec.
Normatec.
Compression.
Oh, okay. I've never used them or known what they're for, so I wasn't sure.
Well, this is supposed to use hot and cold to help with, but I just used the cold setting.
I thought there was some that did like the hot and cold thing, but maybe not. I could be wrong.
Maybe it's probably in contrast therapy sense.
Yeah. Maybe
Nobody
that's...
looks at it as how do I get the blood to be colder so that the heart can, not have to work as hard to cool the body down.
Right. Huh. Interesting. Speaking of devices, I got the lowdown from Fahey on his device. I can't wait for that to come out. It's going to be sweet.
How many are you buying?
I think 2 to start. I think 2, just because 1 sounds like it'll be a hassle kind of to get readings just from the amount of space that it takes. You know what I mean? Whereas like if you get 2, you can kind of have a bigger surface area, it sounds like.
Kinda, yeah. Doubles the surface.
Yeah, bigger landing area. And then I think if I like them, I'll probably get 2 more to where I can set up some like consecutive jump things.
Hops.
Yeah. Yeah, that reactive strength or like the setting of that is really cool. Seems like
contact time.
Yeah, sounds like a pretty sweet device. Put it on the ground, easy setup. Hey, land in this area. Jump in this area, land in this area. Done. And the measurements are going to be really accurate too. Which I had lasers at one point, and I really liked the lasers, but the landing area was like this big. So it was really hard. Sometimes they would just miss and miss and miss, and you're just like, oh my God.
That sounds like he's figured that part out.
Yeah. The giant pizza slice.
Bro, don't give away all the goods.
They don't know what that means.
We're literally the first 100 people to get it.
They don't know what that means. Fahey is now a pizza.
Not fucking retarded. You can figure it out.
He's a pizza company. He's selling mushroom pizzas now. Yeah, that thing's gonna take off like hotcakes.
Potentially.
No potentially about it. It's going through the roof. To the moon. Fahey coin to the moon. Let's just start a company with Fahey stock and we'll just start investing in it. Pump it up like Dogecoin. See if we can get to $1. Did you buy any Dogecoin?
No, I wish I would have.
To the moon, baby.
I could have made some money on that.
Yeah, like $10.
Is that how much you put in?
Put in $100,000 and make $100.
There were swings big enough to make real money on that.
Yeah, there was at times for sure.
I'm saying you can poo-poo it all you want just because they figured out a better way to cheat the game.
Yeah, that's why GameStop stayed alive. That was nuts. That was so cool.
Part of that.
You were a part of that? Attaboy. Good for you. Keep the good stuff alive. Let the bad crap die.
Just to fuck the hedge fund company.
I agree,
all I wanted to do. I didn't
1000%.
even care if I lost the money.
And all those guys were complaining about all that crap. And it's like, you do this every freaking day to people and you're going to complain about it. Stop it.
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
Close the market. Close the market. No, screw you. It's a free market. If we want to influence it, how the money goes.
You know what's the greatest illusion ever? Freedom.
Correct. I agree.
It's 100% illusion.
I don't disagree.
Currency is probably the next biggest illusion.
That's a huge illusion. Huge. It doesn't exist.
No way.
It like people are like,
You
well, I
just
have
wake
this
up
much
tomorrow
money.
and
I'm like,
decide it
no.
doesn't mean anything, and
Yeah.
it would not mean anything.
Yeah, like what if we went to the freaking yen or the rupee or whatever? Your money would mean jack crap. It is a made up number that people use to control other people. Because someone asked me the other day, they're like, how do I know what my money's worth? I'm like, you don't, because it's ran on a credit system. It's a digital number.
Not run on anything.
Yeah. It's just some random digital number.
It's ones and zeros on the screen.
They're like, yeah, but I have cash saved back from blah. I'm like, cash is not what you want to be holding back. Gold, maybe. But
Every year you're losing 8% of that cash.
yeah.
There we go back to the gold thing. To see, you're obsessed with it because you got to mine it for the aliens.
Got to mine it for the aliens. And so you can actually have some currency.
How would that be actual currency?
Gold? Gold just seems to hold its value pretty well.
But why?
Okay. Could be aliens, right? I don't know.
See, now you're getting it. Now you're getting it.
I'm coming to the alien side.
I mean, you already believe in him. You just call him Jesus and God.
Jesus was a real human.
We don't know that. And we are so far off on timelines that we don't even know accurately when he would have been alive.
What? What do you mean?
Calendars have changed over the thousands of years we've been around, sir.
Yeah, but come on.
They weren't using the Gregorian calendar back then.
Yeah, but
that was a Roman invention.
We have written record of his existence. Come on now.
But we don't know at what time. The calendars were different. That's what you don't get. Time is a construct that we've also created as well.
Oh yeah, I agree with that. I understand what you're saying.
So what are you talking about?
I'm just saying, like, it could have existed
somewhere, someplace. There was a
timeline.
dude at some point in time, allegedly, that did this thing, and yeah, okay.
We have history that records time accurately. Come on now.
No, we don't. Not when they change the fucking calendar, stupid.
Stop it. Stop it.
And then they burn down the Library of Alexandria. How are you going to tell me you know anything that goes on before then? No, you don't. Because it didn't fit their fucking description. So they're like, we're going to X-nay this stuff.
Man, what would we know if that hadn't have happened?
That there's fucking aliens.
Nah, probably not, but that's fine.
Well, the government already knows that there's aliens. It's just we would know. We would know that. Have you not seen the Tucker Carlson interview on Joe Rogan?
I've watched bits and pieces and seen snippets. Yeah,
Fucking incredible.
it's pretty good. Yeah,
if everyone knew what there was, he's like, game over.
Game over.
That's what he says. He's like, they wouldn't be able to handle it.
Yeah, because it'd just be a freaking mass chaos panic, probably.
Because people like you don't believe that anything is possible, and it's all possible.
Oh, I believe anything's possible.
Yeah, there's trans-dimensional beings that travel through fucking space.
Probably.
Are running the world.
Yeah, probably.
And there's probably lizard people.
Okay, too far. Too far there.
How is that too far? Why is that too far?
Why in the hell would there be wizard people? What?
Lizard people.
Yeah, why?
Why wouldn't there be?
I think lizard people's a little too far.
Why is that too far?
Unless the aliens are just running secret labs on humans.
Why can't there be different types of interdimensional beings? Why are we the only living thing, allegedly?
I don't know. It's just what I believe.
That's fine. I'm just saying it's pretty preposterous to think in a land of infinity that there's not
Land of
other
infinity.
stuff going on.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of stuff out there. That's probably that's probably why it exists, is just to get our brains moving, so that we're not just sitting here twiddling our thumbs.
I don't think we need any help with that.
To get our brains moving?
Yeah. Maybe
Maybe. I don't know. Some people proved. Yeah, I was about to say.
That's all they did was sit and think.
I was about to say, careful there. That's probably a little too far. People probably do less of thinking than they used to.
On average, yes.
Because they don't have to.
There's another end of the bell curve where they do more.
True. But the middle ground is definitely less educated than it used to be, I would imagine.
I don't think it is. I think we've always been fucking idiots.
Interesting. Yeah. So we're just less of those idiots now.
No.
Or more of those idiots. Yeah.
There's just overall a greater number of them. That's all it is. I don't think any of it's changed.
Oh, man.
I think the smart people figured out how to manipulate and take advantage of the stupid ones a long time ago, and they've just perpetuated the cycle.
We're all just a bunch of morons.
Most are, yeah.
Yeah, very true.
The ones who don't think they are even dumber.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say I have slightly above average intelligence, but that's about it.
If average is 85 IQ, I'm fucking...
That's average?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I'm probably a 90, so yeah, just slightly. I have no idea what my IQ is. No clue. Couldn't tell you.
Taking those stupid online tests, I don't know how accurate they are.
Have you? Yeah, I've never even taken one.
Younger, I was like 120, some shit.
That sounds about right. You're probably 190 now.
1 million, motherfucker.
You're on the spectrum.
Yeah, clearly. I invented the spectrum.
You have your own, yeah. You don't even. You're not even on this new one. You're on some spectrum that hasn't been invented yet.
Yeah, of awesomeness.
Where's Alex at? I don't see him on the. Oh, there he is, way over there.
I'm the fucking.
Just one dot.
Shit mountain. I'm the king of retard island over here.
You're just the dot. I had a guy that coached the other day. He's like, I need to get to your gym, man. He's like, I got window licking strength. I'm like, window licking strength. I haven't heard that one in a long time.
I've never heard that one. That's
window licking strength.
Yeah, I know what he's talking about. I've just never heard that.
I didn't want to try to break that one down.
I mean, I tell people all the time that they eat paint chips and lick windows, but I don't ever heard of window licking strength. Fucking retard strength is next level.
That's what he's talking about.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, I thought you were confused. I was like,
Christ.
Yeah.
You're the confused one. Everyone, this is why he only has an IQ of 90.
Hey, it's normal.
I clearly can't follow along.
I'm getting through life. No, I just don't do social cues very well.
Yeah, that's a perfect sign of retardation.
No, I'm the other way.
Yeah, you're the shitty end of the bell curve. not the good end.
Oh man. Jesus
is right. I get to go to Montana in a week.
Oh man, I've been seeing everyone's posts about it. So.
There's only been one other person that posted about it.
Maybe that's everyone in my world then, because I don't follow a lot of people on Instagram.
Me and Mike, basically.
Yeah, that's it. I think that's it. You and Mike. It's the only two people I care to watch. Actually pause on their stories instead of just...
That's fair.
Oh, man.
Jeez, I can't believe I had people the other day that actually admitted to using the fucking dumbbells in front of the rack doing lateral raises.
Oh, my God. What are we doing?
You're the worst human beings in the world.
I actually thought about that yesterday when I was doing them. I was like, why would you do this? It's so inconsiderate. I'm the only one in the gym, and it's still inconsiderate. I still won't do it.
I have no
like idea. I was on that end, way down there, where my dumbbells are, and my wife was down here training some kids, and I walked all the way over here just to join them because I was like, okay, now I'm super insecure. I don't know how far away enough is now. After Alex,
far enough where you can actually get to the dumbbells.
Oh yeah.
Like, why is it every time I walk over and somebody's doing that, they have to scoot back so I can get to why the fuck weren't you there in the first place?
Just go away. Yeah. Gym etiquette. You need to create a course on gym etiquette. You'd make a lot of money.
Old faggot one time at the Golds hit me with a dumbbell while he was doing them.
Ooh.
And then proceeded to tell the manager I tried to start a fight with him.
No, but I'm about to.
I was like, I will fucking murder you.
That's what you should have said.
You hit me with the dumbbell and you think I'm trying to start the fight? I got an idea. How about you back the fuck up?
About to do it now. You better get away.
Oh, I hate people like that.
I think you just hate people.
I mean, if we're talking about the bell curve, yeah, like
right.
a good portion of the bell curve I'm not a big fan of. You're right.
That's what this episode name is going to be.
Fuck the lower end of the bell curve.
Which side of the bell curve are you on?
Yeah, exactly. The winning side or the losing side?
All I'm going to put is the bell
side.
curve. That's going to be the title.
The curve of bells. I don't know, man. It's just like, how fucking stupid can you be?
I just don't think common sense exists anymore. Like, I don't
think it ever did. I think it's all just been a joke calling it common sense.
You don't feel like you had an innate sense of like understanding what to do?
I'm not a fucking idiot.
That's what I mean. So you understand. That's common sense to me. It's like you're not an idiot.
Well, it's just not common. So like, how can we call it common sense anymore?
Well, I guess it should be common. That's the thing. That's what I mean. Like, I don't know.
It should be common sense. I can agree with that statement.
Yeah. So, but how is it not? You know what I mean?
Because people are idiots.
Yeah, but oh boy, this is a conundrum. Common sense should be common sense. You know what I mean? So like, how do you not have
Or
it?
parenting.
Okay. I will absolutely agree with that statement.
I was talking about this last night with the two kids from the club. I go, most people shouldn't reproduce. They're not
Yeah.
that at all.
Probably true. Just repeats the cycle.
The things that girls tell me that they've dealt with boyfriends or husbands before, and I'm just like, this is real life. Like, this really happened to you?
You actually felt like that? Oh, yeah.
Like, this actually was a thing that you had to experience.
Oh, it's tough.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, it's tough. Like,
all because we don't want to be alone. Crazy.
Yeah.
Absolutely crazy.
That's a weird... Do you think we innately want to be like inside us in our being? We want to be around people, like we're relational. You think we're like relational at our school? So like, is that just why? Is just because it's what's inside of us already? So we're just
maybe
accepting that? I don't know.
Maybe it's the only way some people feel worth or value because they don't know how to give it to themselves.
Yeah, that's probably a lot of it too. It's just like, well, I don't feel like I have any worth unless someone else is telling me I'm worthy.
Yeah. And then when they don't have that person doing it, they just crumble again. And then it's a vicious cycle and
crap show.
Yeah. Manipulation and abuse and fucking.
Yeah. Then the cycle just repeats over and over again.
Well, yeah, you keep getting taught the same lessons until you actually learn them.
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
I was going to say, if there is a God, he is the most patient motherfucker in the world because he will teach you the same thing over and over until you figure it out.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Keep learning it.
I've been to Humbletown a lot. Yep. Think you got everything moving in the right direction. Wham. Oh, yeah?
Because you keep doing the same dumb shit because you created bad habits.
Yeah. Yep.
Which goes back to the original thing. Why people can't create good habits during bad times, I don't understand.
I think that's the best time to create them.
No kidding.
Because then when it becomes easy, you're just like, oh.
It's a habit then.
Okay, cool. Now we're cruising. Yeah.
But no, more often than not, I'm waiting for X, Y, or Z to happen so I can start doing this. Like, why? Why are you waiting? What are you waiting for?
They're waiting for EAP meal plan service to become a thing.
Jesus Christ, that sounds awful.
What, making food?
Absolutely not profitable. Yeah.
Oh, it's going to be profitable, buddy.
No, you have to spend an entire day cooking it. There's no way it's that profitable.
Yeah, well, we're going to get a bunch of friggin', what are those things called? Crockpots.
If you were smart, you would just pimp out Stan Efferdine's meal prep service, and it doesn't matter.
Well, then I'd have to upcharge.
No, just let them buy them from him, and you don't have to fucking worry about it.
Yeah, but then I don't make money.
Don't. Don't even get involved in the nutrition part of making money. It is a fucking headache.
Is it? Have you tried?
I know a guy that runs the local meal
Really?
prep service. It sounds fucking horrible.
Just a ton of work.
It's literally an entire Friday and Saturday of fucking just making meals.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Does that sound feasible to you?
Yep.
Oh, Jesus. I don't know how you have all this time, but okay.
I don't. No, I don't.
Or you just, tell them, like, order Stan's meals because they fit the vertical diet perfectly. And then you don't have to worry about it.
I did notice that. Yeah. I was like, the good thing about this book is like, if you literally want to put in the least amount of thinking possible, just go to one of his where his calories are listed, where you fit, and just order his food. Boom. Done.
Yeah, that's what my brother does.
Right. It's brilliant.
Yeah, I don't want to fucking, okay. You don't want to do it? Here, buy these. Shut the fuck up. Man, so simple.
That was the most robot-y answer of the robot clan I've ever seen.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
It was fun just the way you said it. Here, you don't want to do these? Input in, input out.
That kills me about people that don't want to eat the same shit. It's one less fucking decision you have to make. Do you know how many arguments I've been in with significant others about what the fuck to eat?
Yeah. Yeah, that's
absolutely
my wife and I.
Mind-boggling and annoying.
I hate picking food because
the next one I date is, no, look, stupid. This is what I'm eating. Whatever you want to eat, it's fine. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
This is what's happening.
Well, I mean, you eat a lot of Chipotle.
Have some of this. I'll make more.
You eat Chipotle a lot, so.
Yeah, but I'm never asking a woman again what she wants to eat. That is never going to happen.
Good man. He's won the fight.
Never, ever going to happen.
Keep fighting the good fight. He's winning.
No, it's not happening. It's going to be like, this is what we can do. And this is how it's going. Like, there is no, I'm not, fuck that. I am done.
I'm with you.
I was watching that Allie chick that I follow, Allie Gilbert, and she's like, don't ever ask a girl what she wants to eat.
Just
make a decision.
Yeah.
Done. Okay. I will gladly do that.
My wife's like that too. She's like, just go pick something. I don't care.
Yeah, they want to be led.
Yeah. Agreed.
Fine. So I'm going to lead by eating my fucking meal prep meals.
And usually those are pretty good.
Mine are delicious.
Yeah. I also don't understand that paradigm of like, you can't eat good food whenever you're.
They suck at cooking.
Yeah. We crockpot things. Like,
that sounds disgusting.
No, crockpot's good.
Go to fucking Walmartinez and buy a fucking Pit Boss and just enjoy your life.
Speaking of time,
that's
I ain't got time.
$350 you'll ever make or ever spend.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Dude, it's like the oven. What are you talking about? You just let it preheat, throw it in there, and take it out. It's literally no different than what you're doing. It's just a shorter amount of time. Jackass.
How long does it take?
What, to preheat?
No, to cook it through everything like with that.
I cook chicken in 10 minutes.
Oh, wow. You just wrap it. Do you wrap it in tinfoil?
Fuck no.
Oh.
Fucking 5 to 6 minutes per side at 450 degrees.
Dang. Okay.
I don't know why people think grilling's so hard. Hot and fast gets you great results.
Yeah, grilled food's always good too, usually.
You can do things slow and steady if you want, but whatever.
Yeah. Well, our thing is just with the crock pot, we throw it in there and we can go do whatever we want.
You could do that with the Pit Boss. It's the same difference, bro. You just make sure there's enough pellets and you walk away.
We have a child. So sometimes child's needs take advantage. We might burn something.
Well, if you cook things at long periods of time, it won't be an issue.
What do you mean?
And I'm pretty sure you could tell the kid to fuck off for 10 minutes to make something.
No, you cannot tell a 1-year-old for 10 minutes to fuck off. That doesn't work.
You can.
No,
you choose not to, but you can.
You can't. How are you going to do that?
Fucking throw a ball at him or something. They'll figure it out.
Clip it. Clip it. Parenting skills from Alex. Throw a ball at it. That does work a lot, though. You just, hey, go.
Yeah, they're like dogs.
Hey, you know
dogs
what?
Are probably a little more sophisticated than most babies.
I had to go to baseball practice today, and I took her, and I had to take her with me. So I sat her in the grass, and we're very, like, obviously anti-phone, anti-screen. We don't want her looking at that stuff. But I was like, what am I going to do? Like, I have to throw batting practice to these guys. Like, how's she going to, I don't want her walking towards me.
The sun. Who cares?
Well, I didn't want her, like, coming over to me and getting hit by a baseball. But so I I was like, all right, I'll put my phone down here, just leave it there and see what happens. But we're so good. Like, we've done such a good job of, like, every time we snatch it or we tell her to give it to us or whatever, she literally started walking out on the field, like, pointing and, like, holding it out to me, trying to hand it to me, knowing, like, I'm not supposed to have this. I was like, okay, well, that's good parenting. So I just brought her over to the dirt and made a little pile. And I was like, go crazy with the dirt. And she was way better with that than the phone. So, no, you don't have to put screens in your kids' hands, believe it or not, all the time.
No, but you do need to beat them more. So,
well, I mean, my kid's gonna get her butt beat for sure.
just make it like a daily occurrence so they get used to it.
Well, she's 1, so she doesn't understand why she's getting her butt beat yet. But yes, my
For
kid.
anyone listening, I'm fucking trolling you idiots.
My kid will get spanked for sure, though.
I
Sorry.
think one of my favorite things is that nobody knows when I'm being serious or joking.
Yeah, because you're a robot.
It's only for me to know and everyone else to figure out, and I just enjoy it. It's
Well,
so
when
fun.
I'd feel like I did get beat as a kid, so I don't care.
Oh, I used to get beat with a fly swatter.
Did you see that video that was going around about those kids telling their mom no at bedtime with the iPad thing?
I would fucking punch him in the mouth.
Bro. It's like, I would have been so scared to do that to my dad. Holy moly.
Yeah, well, there's no men anymore, so what do you expect?
I would have been in a freaking hospital. And then he would have been in jail. I'm just
I
like,
remember one time I threatened to call like social services. My dad's like, "Oh, go ahead. I'll give them something. I'll give you something for them to be here for by the time
Yep.
I get here."
yep.
Like, oh, all right.
Or like,
Noted.
if you were crying, why are you crying? I'll give you something to cry about if you want to. Shut up and stop crying. I'm like, okay.
Like, I'd like you to know I've drinking almost a half gallon of water.
You said drinking. You just said drinking.
Yeah, I did say drinking.
Drinking's not a word.
Absolutely. Motherfucker's funny noise came out of my mouth and you knew what I was talking about. So how's it not to work?
I'm the
They're
same
all just
way.
weird noises. Who
I'm the
gives a
same
shit?
way. Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm like,
I've
you knew what I
drunken
said.
A half gallon of water in the hour that we've been on this podcast.
Hate when people do that. And then they're like, that's not a word. I'm like,
You want to fucking argue with me about semantics, bitch? I'll show you
said
something.
it, and you understood it. You
You
shut
think you
your
could kill
mouth.
somebody with a workout? Like legitimately kill them?
Kill them?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Pretty
I don't
confident
know.
I could.
Maybe.
I think I could.
Is there no timetable?
I mean, I made this kid puke in 15 minutes the other day.
Oh, God. From what?
Well, we started with just some belt marching on the belt squat, and then we added kettlebells in the double rack position to it, and then we did the desk ski for 5 minutes, and then we proceeded to go and do like what was it? It was like maybe 25 calories on the assault bike, and then we did max effort watts on the rower. Then we proceeded with prowler pushes for 100 yards. Then we proceeded with a 125-pound sandbag carry for 100 yards.
Yeah, you're trying to kill this person.
Yeah, absolutely.
But they're that out of shape that you're trying to speed the process up?
No, I just like to mentally test people.
Jesus.
I made the same kid do rack pulls until failure and then do the 100 reps on the reverse hyper without letting go. Told him if you let go, he had to start back over at 0.
I do that with kids. They hate it. Not the hyper, but like squats or something.
Do it with the hyper.
I'm not putting a 10-year-old on the hyper.
I would.
Oh, God.
300 pounds. Let's go.
No, shut. Someone always asks me, they're like, why don't we use that machine yet? And I'm like, because you're not ready for
You're
it.
retarded.
Like, I'm not putting you on that thing. Half of you will knock your shins in half whenever you try to get off of it.
Good. Build character.
So I tell them, like, when I actually do give it to them, they're like, I'm like, rock it to sleep. Make sure you're paying attention. And if you don't, I don't care. You'll break your shin in half. And every time, it never fails. Bang. I'm like,
Really?
sucks.
They don't understand that you should stop all the momentum before you take your feet out of it?
They're just focused on, like, how bad it sucks, I think, that they forget and they don't think about what's happening after.
I've never seen that.
What, hit their shins?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Every time.
Wow.
Shut
You
your
have some
face.
special ones there.
Yes, you have.
No, I have not. I'm not.
Well, you work with adult human beings.
Not necessarily. It's just like,
What?
That's fucking.
Tell me
college kids.
the youngest kid you've ever put on the hyper.
I don't know, 18, I guess.
Yeah.
I'll make my nephew do it next time he's in there. He's only 12.
Well, he's also been with you and understands the standard for a long time, buddy.
No, he doesn't. I make him cry almost every time. He's the only client I have that cries.
But he comes back, he understands the standard.
He doesn't get a choice.
So that's understanding the standard.
No, he's just forced to do it.
Oh, okay. Calling DFS on you.
Whatever. His sister makes him look like a little bitch.
She's a dog, huh?
Yeah, she doesn't care.
I have a freshman girl and then her brother is a 6th grader, 7th grader. So the brother is very already talented, like can do things very easily. Everything comes very easily to him. And sister does not. She gets pissed off, like when he does jumps and stuff, and like he's jumping on the boxes and she can't jump very high, and he's doing this, and she's like, I hate being in the gym with him because he freaking does everything so easily and he makes me look stupid and everything comes so easy for him. And I'm like, well, that's only going to make you better in the long run because you know how to work hard for your goals and like try to actually work towards accomplishing things. Whereas like he sees no resistance and doesn't understand that like at some point it's going to get hard for him, but he has no idea how to like overcome that stuff.
That's my nephew's problem. That's why he cries.
Right.
Squats get too hard and crying is the solution. I'm like, this is not acceptable.
It's not acceptable. Go over there and cry. Come back when you think you're ready. You just let him squat and cry at the same time.
I just let him cry. I don't even try to get him to keep squatting. I'm just like, whatever.
Okay, dude. Sounds good.
Despicable.
This is a crying session. Got it.
Told him last time, I go, you're not coming back to the gym if you do that again.
Did he believe you?
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure. Oh, man. I have a hitting client that showed up in Crocs the other day, or in sandals. And I said, if you show up in sandals again, because he's a, 7th grader? Or no, 6th grader? So his mom had already left. I was like, you show up in Crocs again, and you
made him walk home.
I was like, you're going to sit your ass over there and do nothing the whole time. Or your sister will get to hit the whole time. So better not forget. He's like, well, I just forgot. And I'm like, if you actually give a crap about what you're doing, you're not going to forget to wear shoes because you care about what you're doing. So don't forget to wear shoes. Or you're just proving to me that you really don't want to be here. So. Or kids that wear Crocs and dude shoes to training. I'm like, it's not acceptable. Like, you're not training. They're like, but I'm here. And I'm like, yeah, but you didn't pay attention to detail. So it means you don't care enough.
Yeah.
So I want to go to Ray. I need to pick Ray's ear too. I want to go to Ray's gym and just watch that for a day.
That'd be good.
I would love to go watch that. Those kids are so... I love his stories, man. Those kids are dogs. Stop texting your freaking pick girls. Cam girls.
Shut your fucking mouth.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I'm not as entertaining as the New Jersey Strength Coach of the Year.
Oh, it's fine. I wasn't expecting you to be.
Yeah, whatever. What are we going to do when school starts?
What do you mean?
What are we going to do? We got to move our podcast.
Oh, we do?
Yeah, because I can't do a podcast in the middle of a school day.
We just won't do it.
No, screw you.
I don't have any other time to do it.
Saturday morning.
I have clients.
Sunday morning.
No, I sleep.
Shut your face. Sunday night.
No, I program.
You mother trucker. We got to find a time to do it.
Yeah, well, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Wednesday evening.
I have clients.
Good God. Get your life together. All right. Wednesday at 2 a.m. Got it. I'll see you there.
Yeah, I'll be sleeping.
Oh, man. Let's see. What time is my plan period? I think I have a plan period at like 2. I'll just take all my computer stuff over to the school. Do it from like 2 to 3 o'clock.
This is a real damper. Way to ruin the podcast.
No, I didn't ruin the
Be taken down
podcast.
by one person single-handedly.
Shut your freaking face. Trying to provide for my family, sir.
Get better at podcasting.
No kidding, right? Joe, where you at, Joe? Maybe if
He's
you'd
never tried to make money on it. Now he makes tons of money.
maybe if you'd have paid that guy $10,000 to go on his podcast, he would have found the secret sauce.
I got another one of those coming my way. Someone asked me to be on they're like, this person recommended you, and I'm like, I don't even know who the fuck that person is.
So is that just because they see like that you have a podcast and they're trying to like?
I don't know, man. I don't know what they're trying to do.
Sounds like they're trying to like
get fucking cam girls to reach out to me. They fucking think I'm an idiot. Clearly,
this guy looks like a monkey. We could convince him.
I guess. I don't know what the fuck the deal is.
That or they think they can leverage your profile to make more money for their own. That's usually what it is.
I guess. It looks like it's cool.
Oh, what is the group chat talking about today? What the heck? Oh, good Lord. No, thank you.
2 more lifts.
Huh?
More lifts.
Two more lifts till you get to lift the heavy stuff on stage?
I mean, it's not really a stage, but yeah.
I mean, it's kind of a stage.
Platform.
Same thing.
Different.
Oh, Kyle doing
anyway.
Kyle doing some speed bench.
Now you're the one looking at it.
Yeah, because you checked out, so I checked out.
I didn't check out.
Yes, you did. You were talking to your cam girls.
No.
Here, I'll ask a guest if they're coming on the podcast soon. That's what I'll do.
I mean, it sounds like we only have a podcast for a couple more months.
Shut up. You shut your face. We'll figure it out. Booty boy.
Nope. You're the one who had to go back to being in the Matrix. So.
No, I'm not going into the Matrix. I'm trying to build a future for my big gym. And I don't want to be in $6 trillion worth of debt.
You would never be. You're too much of a pussy.
Yeah. Well, I don't like debt. I don't like owing people money.
Okay, Dave Ramsey.
Hey, that man's a millionaire. You be quiet. You shut your whore mouth.
Yeah, I'd rather be a billionaire and not have to pay taxes. You know how you don't pay taxes? You have debt.
I still have debt. I just said I don't want a ton of debt.
Oh.
I don't want to be
taxes.
I don't want to be $1 million in the hole. That'd be bad.
It'll be fine. Who cares?
What?
It's all fake anyways.
I'll just send them fake money, Monopoly money.
That's what we do. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying like some of it has a little more value than others.
No, it doesn't.
None
of it's more valuable than your time.
You send the IRS your Monopoly money?
I don't send them anything.
You send Chipotle your Monopoly money?
Yeah.
Here, Chipotle. Here's $100 in Monopoly money. I'll see you.
Tap a card and it gives me a Chipotle burrito. That's what happens.
What a world we live in. You want that burrito? Tap that plastic thing right there.
Yeah.
If plastic thing says no, sorry about you.
I don't know. I just do what I want to do, and I keep having money to do more. I don't know what you want me to tell you. So goes the life.
Yeah, so goes the life. What happens in the next one? What do you think you're going to come back as, buddy?
Another awesome version of myself.
Oh,
I came back as this time, so I don't know what to tell you.
What an answer. This guy.
Best version of me yet.
What if you come back as a fly?
I'll be Lord of the Flies.
That's what the book's really about. We got it.
Oh.
Did you ever read that book?
No.
It's pretty good.
Basically, whatever. I'll just dominate it. Doesn't matter.
That's a good book. You should read it.
I'll think about it.
Will you, though?
Yeah.
I think we need to
Now
get
I'm done
you.
thinking about it.
I think you would be like the most dangerous game ever kind of guy. That's you. You're the guy that runs the island.
I'm the guy that would murder all the people on the island.
Well, that's him. He's the guy that runs the island.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He gets them there, kills them all, and then the last challenge is him.
Nice. He's like the boss.
Yeah,
Final boss.
the final boss. Yeah, exactly. Just like Roman Reigns. Or The Rock, I mean.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, we need Roman to come back. WWE's suffering right now.
No one cares about WWE.
I cares.
You could be investing your time in such better things than dragons and fucking stupid ass WWE.
Well, I don't sit down and watch it.
Like,
I just
all
keep
of
up
these
with
things
it.
Are fucking lame.
I don't sit down and watch it.
You should be making way more money other ways.
You shut your face.
But you're too afraid to make money, so you get scared and don't.
I'm not afraid to make money.
Yeah, you are. It's okay.
I'm not afraid to make money.
Everyone's scared of their own success.
You shut your face.
Okay.
I'm not afraid to make money. I'm just still really bad at it.
Make money. Yeah, well, the only way you get better is by putting in more hours and time. Now you're taking away your ability to do that by giving up your time to some fucking
kids that need help. Kids that need help.
Be a teacher to fucking help them.
What? Yeah, I do, because they won't come to my gym regardless.
I bet they'd still keep you as a coach to do strength training without being a teacher.
Live, learn, and pass forward. Remember?
Pass on, you fucking dipshit.
That's pass forward. Pass on, pass forward. Same thing.
Yeah, if you're gonna quote the Elite FTS quote, at least fucking say it right. Jesus.
Yeah, shut your mouth.
You're a real piece of shit.
No, I'm not. I'm helping these kids out.
Oh, that makes you holy?
No.
You're righteous in
it
some way?
just means that that's fulfilling. That's all.
Whatever.
I like helping people. I think this is a way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry that I don't do it the same way you do it.
You don't do anything.
What? I do a lot of things.
About.
You shut your face. I do a lot of things. I'm trying to help these poor Missouri kids. These poor Missouri boys and girls. Get bigger, faster, stronger.
Go find the rich ones.
They don't live around me.
Better marketing. I don't know. Do something.
I'm trying.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. Shut your face. You shut
This
your
is
face.
trying. This is fucking pathetic form.
Huh?
This is your version of trying.
I can't hear you. You don't even know how to use a microphone.
This is your version of trying. It's pathetic.
No. I do good things every day to help a lot of
Doesn't
people.
mean you're trying to get better and grow.
Yeah, I am.
No. They're not mutually exclusive.
I do things that try to mutually make myself grow every day as a person.
Really?
They just might not look the same way you do. Huh?
Mister, I can't work out for a month?
Oh, stop it.
Why?
It happened.
Stop it.
I know.
The basis of improving is making yourself better in the gym every day.
Yeah, it happens. We can't all be robots.
It doesn't fucking happen.
I know. We can't all be robots like you.
No, you just choose not to be because you're a pussy. There's a difference.
Well, I'm not a pussy, but thanks. I'm a lot tougher than a lot of people. I'm a lot tougher than a lot of people, but that's okay.
I'll give you top 10%.
I'd say more than that, but sure.
I don't know what you're watching.
I don't know what world you live in. If you don't think I'm in a higher than the top 10%.
What would you classify yourself in higher than 10%? You're not even strong enough to be in the top 10% of people in the world. Come on, bro.
That doesn't make me not a pussy or not.
Your lack of discipline and determination, right?
Hey, I'm working on it. We're not all perfect. Only one person was, buddy.
Nobody's perfect. That guy wasn't perfect.
Stop it.
That was a cunt.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, he was.
Taught you how to
rude as fuck to all kinds of people.
Taught you how to read your life. Taught you how to live your life the right way. That's discipline.
So being rude to people counts
How was
as
he
being
rude?
perfect?
How was he rude to people?
Prostitutes. He wasn't nice to them.
Who? Jesus?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? He literally saved one's life.
One's doesn't mean he was nice to them about it.
He was nice to the woman at the well,
what
too.
What are you reading where he's nice? He's not a nice person.
He was nice to the woman at the well, too, who was in the same boat, who was committing adultery. Come on now.
Wait, are you reading the new one or the old one?
What are you talking? The new one or the old one?
Yeah, the Testaments, because the Old Testament, he's not a nice person.
Yes, he is.
No.
Oh
He
my
has good intentions, but he's not, like, nice in the way he goes about things all the time.
Where does he mean? Tell me where he's mean. He flipped
I
some
gotta do the
tables a couple
research for you.
times.
Yeah, that sounds really nice, Nathan.
Well, he was.
So polite.
That's because people were
Now
blaspheming
you're
his.
just making fucking excuses. Shut up. You don't get to go back on it.
I'm not
You don't
going
get to
back
say
on
he's a nice
anything.
person and then go, well, he did do this, but it was because of
Well,
this.
if you'd
It's
let me
okay.
speak and stop cutting me off, you jackwagon.
Oh, you're just doing mental gymnastics.
Sorry that he was angry that people were actually like, I don't know, getting his father's word all mixed up and doing things wrong the way that it wasn't
so
intended to
flipping
be.
tables and getting mad at him is really a good way to get the point across.
So we're gonna
I'm
say
sure.
just because he flipped a table, he's a bad person?
Oh, I'm sure there's more. Let me.
Oh,
Google
stop!
this
You
for
don't even know. You can't just
Yeah, you're
Google
right.
it and say you
I
don't
have
know.
people tell me about it all the time, though. Like I have a
Oh,
fucking
great!
client who's a theologian, whatever the fuck. Absolutely exhausting.
Wasn't a nice person. I mean, he'd straight tell you how it is. He put freaking Centurion Guard's ear back on his freaking head. Didn't have to do that. That was nice of him. Fed thousands of people. Didn't have to do that. Quit reading Google. Stop it.
What about this thing? If anyone comes to me and does not hate his own father and mother and wife and children and brothers and sister, then yes, even his own life, he could not be my disciple. In Luke 14:26.
He's telling you
The
that
fuck is that?
he's telling you need to abandon everything that you have like
That's a
attachment
nice
to.
thing to do.
He's telling you so okay, he's telling you that if you want to actually be a disciple of Christ, you have to leave everything behind and follow him.
And he says you have to hate that.
You have to hate your
father,
old
your own
life,
mother,
your old
your
life.
own wife.
He's referencing, it's a metaphor. He's talking about his old life.
Oh, how do you know?
Because I have read it and I've looked up the stuff behind it and then like what the actual what he's referencing it to. He's just talking about like people who live the lives that they live. If you actually want to be a disciple of Christ, you have to leave it all behind and take up your cross and follow him daily. To leave the old behind. What are you looking for now? Stop looking. Quit it. Stop.
These are the top 10 times he was not nice.
Top 10 times. You Google top 10 times Jesus wasn't nice.
I just put Jesus is a nice person. That's the first one that came up.
Let me see what you're looking at here. Keylife.org. Interesting. The polite thing to do would be to redirect. What? Shut up. This is funny.
Jesus, there's even honorable mentions.
Oh, man.
Here's a whole article that says Jesus was not nice, and you shouldn't be either.
I think Jesus was very blunt. Yes.
That's not being nice, you fuck.
Oh, my God.
If that was the case, I'd be the nicest person ever.
If Jesus wasn't nice, he wouldn't give us a chance at salvation and redemption either. He would just be like, nah, y'all are done. Gotta have some grace there. Gotta have some niceness and grace, I feel like, a little bit. Are you learning?
Eh.
I think have you read the Bible before?
I only read Genesis 1 through 10 because I had to in humanities.
I think you need to read the Bible.
Fuck that.
Just
I got
do
way
it
better
like
shit to do with my time.
do like what Daniel's doing. Just read it from a just a read standpoint.
No, it'd
Why
put
not?
me to sleep.
It's historical context. You should read it.
It's not historical context.
It's
It's
absolutely
the
historical.
fact that you guys believe that this is a real thing is absolutely mind-boggling.
The Bible being a real thing,
Yeah.
it's real. People wrote it.
Okay. Yeah, just like John Smith and his golden tablets. It was real
No,
too.
not even. Oh my gosh. No, boy.
It's the same thing.
Not even close.
Absolutely.
So you don't believe people write books? I don't understand.
Yeah, maybe somebody wrote a book. Doesn't mean the stories in it are fucking true. It could be a novel.
Could
First
be.
novel ever.
Could be. First novel that people have just willingly given up their life for over and over and over again.
Yeah, people can be brainwashed to do anything. What are you talking about? Fucking you have
Lord.
Scientology's a religion.
Not a brainwash.
It's absolutely brainwashing.
But he was a real person. Like I don't understand. Like we know he was a real person.
Show me the fucking tomb and the skeleton. Like everyone says he's a
there
real
has to
person
be a
and there's
tomb
no
and a
proof.
skeleton. What? There's proof. There's written proof all over the place. There's firsthand accounts, eyewitness accounts.
Really? Okay. Who wrote the eyewitness accounts and at what time was that happening? Because remember, it was a different calendar then, so you don't even know what time that was.
Oh my goodness. So just all these people that wrote in the Bible, they're just not real people?
They don't have to be. They could all be characters in a story. It's not that hard to come up with.
Good
It's like
grief.
Harry Potter's just as real.
I don't think so. Those people aren't real in real life. Where are those people at?
Exactly my point. Now you're getting it. You're
So like everyone that's been in the entirety of history is not a real person because they don't exist anymore? I don't understand.
Wait, what?
Like I don't your logic doesn't make any sense just because like
you're saying he's a real person because of a book that people pushed on people to control them.
Well, I wouldn't say that. That's not why it was actually made in the first place.
It actually was.
No, I think later on it was used that way.
Killing people so that they could tell them that it was their way was the right way. And they continue to do so because they believe their way is the right way.
That's later on.
Right way.
Later on.
Because like if you read the Quran, that has nothing to do with Jesus. Or if you go to any other religion.
Well, Muslims believe that Jesus was a person.
Yeah, but they don't believe his story, allegedly.
Well, right. But there's a lot of religions that don't believe that story.
Yeah, in most religions, he's not even a real individual. So how is that a thing?
Well, they have documentation that other religions document that Jesus was real.
Like which ones?
Like the Quran. They literally believe in Jesus.
So one other one. What other ones? There's over 5,000 religions in the world, and how many of them believe in this guy? Most of them don't.
I'm just saying.
The oldest religion in the world, which is Hinduism, has no record of anyone by name fucking Jesus.
Yeah. Well, they weren't in the same sectors of the world at the time either, so.
Okay. Pretty sure you go talk to Native Americans, they don't know who the fuck Jesus is.
Yeah, well, because they weren't on the same continent at the time.
Yeah, so it only happened in this one tiny part of the world, and you're supposed to believe that that's true?
I think that just attests to the brilliancy of the miracle then.
But you just right there said it was woo-woo magic by calling
it woo-woo magic. It's God.
The miracle. Oh, the miracle.
I just believe in we both believe in a higher power. You just believe in a different one than me.
Yeah, it's called the fucking universe, not God.
Well, I think God created the universe.
Yeah, that didn't happen.
You don't know that. You don't have any. You can't.
And you don't know what you believe is true either.
Right, but I'm just saying, like, you can't
proof.
Say that mine's stupid and not believe that yours might be stupid too.
I never said mine wasn't stupid. I'm just saying you can't say yours is right either.
Oh, no one knows for fact what anything is right. No one knows that anything is actually correct.
They believe that his birth date was around 4 to 6 BC.
Yeah.
They believe it. Okay, so what happened before that when there was Egyptians living and building things and there was no Jesus to talk about God?
Well, there was God during those time periods.
Do what?
Well, the Israelites were like documenting what was happening in the Old Testament during that time period with the Egyptian people. They were in captivity. The whole
Oh, really? That's why they burned down the Library of Alexandria, because they had good documentation enough that they didn't need it.
Who, the Egyptians?
These holy crusaders. No, the fucking Crusaders burned it down.
That's after like the whole Old Testament. Like all that stuff happens way after the Old Testament time.
Yeah, because
period.
allegedly their way was the only thing that mattered in history.
I'm
So
not
it's
saying
an
that anything that
accurate
the Crusaders.
representation of history.
I'm not saying anything that Crusaders did was like good. I'm not saying what they did was good. Most Christians would believe
Obviously
that
not,
what they
'cause
did was
burned
bad.
down the actual history of the fucking world because it didn't agree with them.
I'm not saying that that's a good thing. I didn't say it was. There's good Christians and bad Christians out there. I'm not saying
You're missing is that you're missing what actually happened. There is no documentation of it because it got burned down with the fucking Library of Alexandria.
There's no documentation of the Bible. Literally, we have documentation of this stuff, like the Council of Nicaea and stuff like that.
The Bible isn't the only thing that happened. That's one account. History is written by the victors. That's what history is written by. In this case, they burned down the entire all the records before that.
Not all of them. There's other records in other places of the world.
No,
they didn't just burn down the history of everything.
Alexandria to learn.
Yeah, but they didn't burn down the history of everything. There's still other things in the world.
No, they kept what they believed to be true around. That's it.
Yeah, maybe.
No, that's what happened. It's not a maybe. That's how it works.
They couldn't burn down everything.
Go and conquer things and keep around the other fucking tales.
They can't burn down all the knowledge of the world.
It was all in the Library of Alexandria. It's where the smartest people in the world went to fucking go. Yes, it was.
How do we know that all of it was there? We don't know that all of the information of the world was in there.
Clearly, if you read about any of ancient historical philosophers that were smarter than you or I, they all went to Egypt to learn.
Okay, that doesn't mean that
there's no record of any of those records at all.
That doesn't mean that they had every piece of history there.
Your Bible.
I'm just saying that doesn't mean that every piece of history was in that library, is what I'm saying.
Up until that point, it could have been. How do you know?
How do you know it wasn't, though?
Like, you're saying that the Earth is only X amount of thousands of years old because the Bible says so. It's completely false.
I don't know how old the Earth is.
Theological record shows way older than that.
I don't know how old the Earth is. I don't have a clue.
Well, we had civilizations over 20,000 years ago that were advanced enough to do things that we can't even understand.
Yeah, but
that's not in the Bible.
The way God perceives time compared to the way we perceive time is completely different. So one day could be 1,000 years to God. We don't know.
Do what?
It could be.
Now you're just making up rules.
No, I'm not making up rules. Like, God doesn't perceive time the same way we do because he can see everything all the time all at once. So like a day,
the craziest shit I've ever heard.
1,000 years to God could be a day to God. Like, he doesn't care about time. Time doesn't matter. It's not a thing. He's omnipotent. So why time isn't a factor?
I was talking about Jesus still, but okay.
Well, Jesus is God, but
Jesus Christ.
There's three.
Shit in the world.
There's three that were all together at the beginning of time, in my opinion. But
I mean, yeah, whatever fairy tales you want to believe.
Oh no!
If I'm gonna pick one, I'll go with the Greek mythology, I guess.
Oh God!
At least fun.
Sure.
What?
Bunch of dum-dums that sat around and didn't know anything. They just talked to hear themselves talk.
They didn't know anything except for without them, we wouldn't have anything that we use today.
I guess.
They created the fucking calendar that you use and the time that you use.
You don't think someone would have figured that out eventually?
Oh, they would have maybe used it a different way. Wouldn't be what we have now.
I don't like the whole argument of like they did it first and they were probably the smartest people because they did it first. It's like, well, yeah, but
they're the smartest people, but they obviously killed enough people to make it so that their way was the right way.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, that's how it works. You have Genghis Khan, who's related to 1% of the world because he killed everyone.
He's quite the man.
And when it comes to war, you're not beating him.
Nope. No, indeed, you are not. Do we have a guest July 3rd? We don't, do we?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay, we got one.
Hopefully they don't reschedule.
I'll see if they'll send me their email. So I can send it to you.
Dun, 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 dun.
Bum, bum, bum. I don't know. Nobody knows what's going to happen. When you die, I guess you'll figure it out.
Same thing that happens when you're born. Nothing.
Maybe.
It's just what it is. Too scary for most people to think of.
Death?
Yeah, that nothing happens.
Oh, I mean, yeah, maybe.
This is all you have is the moment right now.
Could be. Death could be nothing. Yeah. I'm not saying
all that's certain. What do you mean they could be? That's all you know.
Well, we don't. Yeah,
There
we
is
don't
no
know.
other way to know.
We don't
Nothing
know.
else.
We don't know what happens after death for sure.
Nothing happens.
Well, maybe.
I don't know why you think something would happen.
Because you might go to heaven, might go to hell,
Or
might go
heaven and hell are both in your mind, and that's what you make of it.
might go to Octopus Land.
Or this is all you get.
Oh, maybe. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Maybe. That's what I'm saying. I have no idea. No clue. No clue. No one's ever been around to talk about death after death. Except for those people that write books.
So then I think we could use deductive reasoning and say this is all you get.
Maybe.
I mean, all the signs point to.
Maybe. Except those people that write books about coming back from heaven, apparently. But I'm like, nah. Probably not.
I mean, yeah, you could take some DMT and go to heaven if you want to.
Or you could go the other way. You never know.
It's all a mental construct. Heaven and hell, they're both in your brain. Doesn't matter.
It might matter.
It doesn't.
It's in the book. You better read that book.
Never gonna read that book.
You should read that book.
I'm good.
It's got a lot of wisdom in it.
Well, that's good. You would think the people that read it would be smarter.
Oh no, I don't know about that one. That's too far.
Well, you just said it's got a lot of wisdom in it.
It
Clearly,
does.
people aren't getting it.
Some people do. Some people don't.
You mean like all the pedophiles?
All the pedophiles are Christian? All of them?
They're Catholic.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
Christianity, isn't it?
There's a lot of Catholics out there that do bad things, but there's a lot of people out there that also do bad things that aren't Christian. So.
Yeah, it's just ironic that there's a whole sect of them in an entire organization that literally peddles.
Yeah, Catholic Church.
Pedophilia.
Interesting construct. It's quite the terrible thing, in my opinion. But
isn't it the largest branch of Christianity?
Yeah, I believe so. That's just because it's been around the longest.
So the majority of the people that believe in it are supporting pedophilia.
I'm not going to throw everyone under that bus, no, because I've met good Catholic people before, so I'm not going to.
I mean, they don't speak out against the pedophiles, so how are they good?
These people do. The ones that I've talked to do. They don't.
What do they do to stop it?
Okay, that's like saying, hey, I'm going to go against the Pope myself. Come on now.
I mean, if you're not doing something to prevent it, you're aiding in it. So,
Hey. I don't think that they endorse some of the actions of their Catholic denomination, is all I'm saying.
I think by supporting that denomination, you're exactly doing that. You're allowing it to happen.
Yeah.
The only way you're going to stop that is by, the whole not supporting it thing.
So, like, if you vote for Trump, you're just supporting all of his actions that he's ever done in his entire life?
In a way, yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah. So I'm not voting for that guy then.
Well, that's fine.
That's fine. I'm
Probably
just
better than voting for the racist president we have now.
Well, I'm just saying, if we go down the line of
he's
like,
not even smart enough to be able to stand trial. So
if we go down the line of like, you can't support anything based on everything they've ever done, then nobody would support anything. I feel like
that's probably fair. Humans are pieces of shit.
Can be, yeah.
Oh no, inherently are.
Yeah. It's a very corrupt world. I agree.
All about those dollar bills.
Yeah, unfortunately. All about the money.
Even for the churches.
Yeah. It's also been used very poorly at times as well.
I'll go with almost all the time.
Yeah. That's why I'm just scared to send tithes to just some church randomly. It's like, I don't know where my money's going.
Nobody knows where their money's going. People pay taxes to the government and don't know where their money goes.
Yeah, well, that's true. 'Tis true.
And they believe that they have to.
Yeah.
When the country was founded on that being illegal.
Well, I mean, they had to collect money somehow during the war. That was always a rough one.
I mean, they didn't have to, but yeah, they definitely conned everyone into thinking they did.
Nobody had a freaking central bank, and they couldn't even figure out how to raise
Almost
money
like
for
we
their
were an
army.
actual free country
Yeah,
in a
but
war that we didn't need to be in. Who would have thought? That's crazy.
in a war we didn't need to be in. The Revolutionary War, we didn't need to be in that.
That's not where the taxes came from. The taxes came from World War II.
Well, I'm just saying, like, we got pissed off about being taxed in the first place. So
Yeah, and we didn't have taxes until World War II.
we had taxes. They just weren't like what, like
There was no income tax.
there was no
until
federal
World War
income
II.
tax, if that's what you're
Yeah.
talking about. We had
Exactly.
taxes.
What
Taxes
taxes were there?
exist, huh?
Which were what?
There were tons of state taxes that were existed long before federal income tax came around.
Well, what were they then?
On all kinds of things: roads, goods, money, like all kinds of things.
But you don't have any specific examples.
We taxed road development. We taxed for road development. States could tax people to help develop roads, infrastructure, schooling systems. Like
So if the state did it, you were able to leave the state and didn't have to pay those taxes, correct?
I mean, you probably could, yeah. I'm just saying, I'm not arguing that. I'm saying we had taxes are not a new thing since World War II. Like, we've had taxes for a long time. It's always been a thing. Tariffs have always been a thing. Like, you can pay tariffs to bring your goods to different countries. Taxes have existed long before World War II. Income tax, yes, I will agree. That's not obviously been a thing since World War II, but we've had taxes for a long time. Shoot, there's taxes in the Bible. There's tax collectors in the Bible. You can't go down this road. Pay my tax. No chats today. No one in the chat.
Wah, wah, wah.
Bummer. Trying to see if your cam girl showed back up today.
She'll never come back.
She's never coming back.
I did a good job of X-naying that.
You scared her away, eh?
No, I just told her I didn't give a fuck.
Oh, man.
What do you think I am? Some fucking kind of idiot? Like, I don't give a shit what you do.
No. You're just a big meanie.
No, apparently it's being blunt and nice.
What? Being blunt and nice.
Being very Jesus-like.
Oh, Jesus.
Telling the
Jesus.
whore that she's a whore. And she shouldn't be.
You can't tell a whore she's a whore?
I mean, that's why she stopped talking to me, so I guess not.
Oh. Yeah, probably so. They probably don't.
Practicing my godly duties.
No, see, now you're just twisting context. I don't know. Just stop that. You're just twisting context now.
But you gotta let the people know when they're in the wrong.
Well, you can tell people that their acts are sinful. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But then, like, if you just tell them that they're sinning and then you don't show them a way to, like, hey, like, how about we do this instead? Then you're not really adding to a solution. You're just creating hate. This freaking camera. Come on. Focus.
She didn't give me a chance. She just stopped.
I don't think your focus was to turn her into a Christian.
No, but I was trying not to turn her into a whore.
No, you were not.
Yeah.
You didn't care regardless.
You're right, I don't.
Yeah. You don't care what people do.
Nope.
It's just your world.
Care what I do.
You care what you do. Shut up.
Ish.
You care. Stop it. You have purpose and meaning in your life, or you wouldn't get up every day.
I mean, I just wake up. It's just part of the cycle.
Oh God!
Close your eyes
Now
and
who's
they
who's
open
living
at
in the
some point.
damn Matrix now?
What?
I have no purpose. I just wake up and go because the Matrix tells me to. Shut up. You have purpose. Shut
Well,
up.
I do whatever I want to do. It's not because I get told what to do.
That's what I'm saying. You have purpose.
I guess.
You've created a life fulfilling and purposeful to yourself.
Yeah, I just do what I want.
Do what I want, what I want, what I want to. There's meaning to life. I think. I hope.
Unfortunately, there's probably not.
Yes, there is. To help people.
Well, okay. That's fair, I guess.
Isn't that the meaning?
You don't get to go anywhere for it. You just get to stop helping people when you're done.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe so. I don't know what's going to happen. Probably the lights will go out. Nothing will ever happen, maybe. I don't know.
Who the fuck is this podcast with on the 3rd?
The lady I just sent you the email to.
I need a name, jackass.
Oh, Lord. I don't know how to say her name. I don't want to butcher it.
Oh, my God.
Carmi.
Funny, when I asked her, she told me she couldn't do it during the week.
Carmi Hawkins. Yeah, that's what she told me too. But then I was just like, all right, I'll ask again. Why not? 7th time's the charm. So Depp is Depp Wednesday or Thursday again next week?
I can't do Thursday, so it's Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
I'm traveling on Thursday.
Oh, Thursday's travel day. You flying up there?
Yep.
Good call.
Whopping 90-minute flight.
That'd be nice. Yeah. That will be nice.
Get my Turo and fucking go to my Airbnb and tell everyone else to fuck off.
That's what you do anyway. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean,
Your face. It's your face. Is there anything I can do about that? Nope. It's pretty much just your face.
yeah.
I want to put one of these. I want to put one of these right in your suck hole.
You know how many headaches it saves me? It's tremendous.
I don't doubt that. It's the freaking Catalina wine mixer.
Exactly.
Pow! Is he saying pow or wow? What is he? Pow pow!
Guy wants me to call and do this fucking podcast. What the fuck?
Huh?
I don't know.
Just
Lore
be
sports performance.
who?
Lore sports performance.
Lore of sports performance. Ooh.
Lore. LOHR.
That's what I said. Lore?
Yes.
That's what I said. You shut your whore mouth. I said lore.
I'll look at that later. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
I'm loving it. My freaking wife, she got to golf today and now she's
Wrap
left.
this thing
There.
up. I gotta piss myself.
All right. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye, Alex.
See ya.
Have a wonderful day, everyone.